So I have a 6-year-old and a 2-year-old, and I have been full of mommy guilt. I didn't know it was a thing, but I've realized that I have mommy guilt. So I am trying to find a way to balance being still a good mom, but also think more about me in a way. Is that something you discuss?
Yeah. Okay. So I want to have the balance between feeling I'm a good mom and think about me. So are you talking more about how not to feel guilty when you are doing things for yourself, like working or going to do a pedicure, or what do you mean by that?
Yes. When I am working, when I am not with the kids, when I honestly, I've made a new rule where I'm putting both of the kids in one of the bedrooms so that I can go take a shower by myself. Because before that, I was bringing them in the shower with me. They are, my daughter, my 2-year-old daughter is very needy. She's very clingy right now. So she has to have all eyes on mom, and I feel bad when I feel like I need my own space away from her. I feel overwhelmed in the kitchen. I'm trying to cook, and I'm holding one of the kids, and the other one is trying to show me books, and I am trying to manage everything, but I'm beginning to feel overwhelmed. So I need to find ways to separate myself.
Okay. So you feel overwhelmed being all things for like taking care of everybody else's needs by yours.
Yes.
And when you take care of your needs, you feel guilty about taking care of your needs.
Yes, I know I need to do it. I know it's necessary. If I am doing well, they're doing well. The better I am feeling emotionally, mentally, physically, the better mom I can be for them. But I haven't found a way to do that.
You have not found a way to do that without the guilt. Is that what you're telling me?
Yeah.
Okay. So on this time together, what exactly do you want to get out? Like at the end of 10 minutes and you say, hey, I got a little light. Where do you want to head towards?
I think I just need to find a balance or find a way to reconnect with myself. Maybe I have too many problems to summarize it into one answer.
So what do you want at the end of our time together?
I need ideas to to fit me into the daily schedules.
So you want clarity about what's going on in your day-to-day life that's impairing you from taking care of yourself, and ideas on how you can have a
Do
better,
that.
yeah, okay, I think I'm clear. When you say that you feel guilty when you're taking care of your needs, what is that guilt telling you at that moment when you are maybe working and then your 2-year-old comes and wants something and you need to send that email? What is that guilt telling you?
Well, I need to push her away. I'm pushing her away so I can do my email.
What is that guilt? The guilt that you say that you're feeling, what is that guilt telling you at that moment? What if the guilt had a little voice, what would that voice be telling you at that moment? What I'm trying to do is to see
To
what's
put the email away, to put the computer away.
Okay.
It would tell me, put the computer away and help her.
Okay.
But instead, I don't help her, and then she cries, and then she's throwing a tantrum because I'm not giving her the time of day.
Okay. So that guilt is telling you to put your needs on pause and take care of your daughter's needs. Is that what that guilt is telling you?
Yes.
Okay. So, what happens if you don't put your needs on pause? Like, in fact, you take care of your needs. What happens for you internally? How do you feel as a parent if, in fact, you finish sending that email and then your 2 year old cries? How do you feel inside? What's the internal narrative?
I don't know. I just feel I feel overwhelmed. I feel like I should have put the computer aside and help her out so now she's not throwing a tantrum. And it would have taken me just 5 minutes to calm her down. Instead, I needed to do work. I am working part-time from home, and you can see the little one there. And so I think maybe I'm just juggling too many things. But my guilt is maybe telling me now is not the time for you to have a job. You should just be a mom.
Okay. And what do you feel when that you're telling yourself that that is not time for you to have a job, is just should be a mom? How do you feel inside when you have that narrative?
Sad, like I'm caught in the middle. I need to have a job. I need to earn my own income.
Yeah.
And like I want to try to pull it
Yes.
together and do all of the things I need to do, but maybe it's not the right time.
Okay. So that guilt, the real story, or not the real story, but the story that guilt is telling you right now is, I'm just translating everything that's going in your head. The guilt story that you're telling yourself is, if your daughter is needing you right now and you're working, that means you should just focus on being a mom and not develop yourself.
Yes.
And then that narrative brings deep sadness in you because you want to develop yourself. You want to have a career. You want to have a job. You are more than just a mom. You are a woman with needs, a woman who has the need for fulfillment. You have a woman who is in her productive years of life. And your guilt is telling you, shut down that woman, quiet her down, deny her, because you're just supposed to be a mom.
Yeah.
When that sadness comes to you, what is that sadness speaking? What is that sadness saying?
I'm not sure. I feel like I don't know. I'm just caught in the middle. I do need to
Let's feel that sadness. Where does that sadness feel? I want you to hone into that sadness because there is another story behind that sadness that I want to know. Remember, I want to go back to the intention of this session. You want to have awareness of where that guilt is coming from so you can move forward with your life as a mom who wants to have a career and doing it without the guilt eating you up. So that's the intention. And having that intention in mind, I promise that this is part of it. What is that deep sadness that you feel? What is that deep sadness telling you right now?
I'm not sure, but when you were breaking it down, I was thinking maybe it could come from the fact that when I was little, my mom left me when I was 3 years old. So maybe I feel like I need to be there for for my daughter. Like my mom wasn't there for me.
And if you don't jump onto mommy right when they say they need you, then this story of I need to be there is present in you. And like, if I don't go right now, if I don't shut it down right now, if I send this email and she cries, then that means I'm not there for my daughter. Is that what's that sadness telling you? Is that the story?
Yes, but it doesn't happen every time that there is an email. It happens more. Maybe it just comes and goes. It's not always there.
And it's not a conscious process, Abby. It is not. It's not that you're consciously thinking, "Hey, my mom wasn't there for me. Therefore, if I don't take care of my kids when they requested, then no, it's not conscious. It's a subconscious belief that right now is driving your parenting, and it makes sense, Abby, why you feel the way you feel. You say that I feel like I need to manage everything at the same time, and my children have all these needs, and I have to jump onto meeting their needs right away, because you have this internal narrative that if you don't, then you're not there for your kids. It's a wound. It is a wound.
Yeah.
What is this awareness telling you right now?
I've known I need to reconsider the way that I am approaching life in general, the way I am trying to manage things, show myself more love, give myself more pats in the back, like I am doing my best. There is no right or wrong way of doing it. As long as you are concerned and you're giving it your 100%, then that's all it takes. But then juggling all of the things, it's a lot right now.
Okay. So I think we peeled up a little layer, and it is, I see yourself giving yourself a lot more compassion. Possible this is the first time, I don't know, that you've given yourself compassion. So now that we know, because Abby, it is impossible to take care of all our kids' needs while we work. I have twins. And then when they were babies and both of them had poopy diaper, one of them literally had to wait for me crying with poopy diaper on his crib while I changed his twin brother. That didn't, because, and that wasn't a sign that I was a bad parent, is that I'm a person with two kids.
Yeah,
you know?
you only have two arms.
Yes, exactly. So now, Abby, now from the tactical part of this. And one thing that I want to tell you, I mean, we had a really short time together, really short time here. Coaching is a 3-month process for you to see big transformation. My intention is that you leave this session, this little mini session, with awareness and with a little like where to shoot for, Look at the time a day that you have. How many hours you're working? How many hours a day? 4 hours every day?
Oh, 5 hours every day.
5 hours, okay. Do you have the 6-year-old? I imagine goes to school, right?
Well, right now he's home.
Okay, so he's in summer break. He's in summer break. Okay. And then do you have help at home, or it's just you with the two kids working all day?
Well, my husband is at work, so it's me with the two kids and my job. And the 2-year-old has her needs. The 6-year-old has his different needs. I can. Their interests are different. And he's a
Okay.
boy, she's a girl. The age difference.
Okay.
And like you said, I'm paying attention to one. I can't give it to the other one, and then I'm not being like a very good employee either. So I'm not giving anyone the amount or the percentage of me that I want to give them. I'm like giving them. I'm like half-assing everyone.
It feels like me because you cannot be 100% into everything. You're one person. You cannot be 200%, 300%, 100% in job, 100% in one kid, 100% in the other. It's a matter of give and take. If I give right now, then I'm taking away something. When I'm in a coaching session with a client and the twins are at home, I'm giving up parenting at that moment. If I'm with my twins, I'm giving up work at that moment. So, one thing to consider, number one, I do believe that women have the right to develop themselves. I mean, I'm one of them. And at the same time, I do believe that we can see what could fit our lifestyle. Does that job in particularly help you do both, or is more like a burden on you and you trying to not give it up because you want to develop yourself as a professional?
Uh-huh.
Because it's not
My boss
about,
is very flexible.
okay, so you can work out your schedule.
Yes.
Okay, so you work 5 hours every day.
Yes.
Okay, do you have to be 100%? For example, on Thursdays is my heavy coaching session day. I cannot take care of the twins on Thursdays. I cannot. Last week they were still in summer break, so I hired a babysitter for the entire day because for the full day I was with clients. But it's different on a administrative day that I'm behind the screen, maybe sending emails, maybe talking to my team in Slack. I could watch the twins and I could pause and help somebody in the bathroom because I'm not in a meeting. Does your
Yes.
job allow you to do that?
Yes.
Okay. Okay.
I know if I ask for it, I can do that.
Okay. What time do your kids get up?
7:30 and 9.
What time do you get up?
7:30.
Okay. Is there a possibility, and this is just troubleshooting, I'm just trying to help you. Is there a possibility that you can wake up earlier? For example, my twins wake up at 7 every day. I wake up every day at 5:30. And by the time they're up, I already did a lot in terms of work.
Okay. Yes, I know because my husband is because my husband goes to bed late, and so sometimes we wanna catch up or watch TV or do something together, and then that happens late at night. When we're done cleaning the kitchen, it's already 10:30. When we're going to bed, it's already 11:30.
Mm-hmm. I get it.
But I have thought about getting up earlier. I could for the next 4 days of this week try getting up early and see how that goes.
Yeah. My husband comes home late as well. So I understand. Yes, you want to put the kids to bed and catch up with him and watch TV. Um, so I have a recommendation for you, a reading recommendation. It's called The Miracle Morning. It is how you can change your life in the morning. It has helped me a lot. um, Possible why I see here are two things. I see a mom who loves her children dearly and who wants to give them a better childhood than the way the way you were raised. You want to be a present mother, and as the one, you want to develop professionally. And I see a mom who struggles to balance the time in she's working and the time in she's with the kids. And I see that this could potentially happen if, number one, the work is flexible in terms of when you can get things done, and you said yes. And number two, the pretty much working out your schedule so you can carve out that time when the kids are not basically on you. And because you told me that your husband works all day, he's not at home. That right now, what I see is either before they wake up or once they go to bed. So if if you want to have if you want to keep this job, that's what I see could be the option for you. So you don't feel so stressed during the day working on in your job for 5 hours while your kids are awake.
Yeah.
I know it is a stretch. I know. Yeah. Now, I think we're at the end of this time together. Let me know, tell me, what did you get out of this time?
No, I think I'm gonna try it. I think I'm going to do that. I'm going to set up my alarm 6:30.
Mm-hmm.
Get up at 6:30
Okay, that's great.
and see where that leads me.
Yeah, possible you're going to feel so much rested throughout the day, not juggling business and kids, and you might like it, or maybe you won't like it. And then in that regard, I encourage you to talk to your husband to see what other support systems he can place around you. If he's not present, maybe he can send a babysitter to babysit for you while you get things done during the day. That could be the other option. For me, I hire babysitters at very specific times. For example, on Thursdays, if the twins are here, for sure, because I'm in coaching sessions, I cannot, hey, client, wait, you paid for an hour, but wait, I have to go break a fight. I cannot do that. And then basically, I build my business during nap time and before they wake up. I'm not a morning person. I don't like waking up in the morning. I'm a night owl. I could stay until midnight, but I made myself a morning person to be able to have the life that I have, which is having my business and being a mother. Um, I wake up at 5:30, and by 7 that the kids wake up, it's been already 5:30, 6:30, an hour and a half that I had for myself to go and work on things that I need fully focused. Um, because working after they go to bed for me, that was not feasible. I'm kind of like too tired, and it's not feasible for me. Now, I'm saying this not for you to do the same. You have to find what's the give and take for you. I gave up my waking up later, and I gave up my husband time in the night to wake up earlier and have work done. For you, for your lifestyle and your priorities, you need to put in a list, what in the list of priorities was a priority for you, and work your way through that list of that priority. If for you it is a very high priority to stay awake until 11:30 with your husband, it is. So waking up at 6:30 might not be the case for you. So what could you give up in order to have that time with your husband? What can you give up? It's hard to like it's hard to have everything pretty much. If that's what I'm trying to say, you have to kind of like
Yeah.
sacrifice one area to have another one. But
Yeah.
if you feel and you know in your heart that this is the season for you to develop professionally, don't give it up. Don't give it up. You can be a great mother, and you can be great at business or at work. You can do both with give and takes.
Yeah.
Okay, I think we're done. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you. I'm writing it down. What can I give up?
What can you give up? Have a list of priorities, and then, yeah. Somebody said, ask Jesus. If you believe in Jesus, ask Jesus to help you too.
Okay, that's good.
Have a good day.
Thank you. You too.
Bye. If this video helped you, I encourage you to let me know in your list of priorities, what is the top priority for you? Let me know in the comments. If you want to break free from reactivity and raise an emotionally confident child, I have an invitation for you. I have a free class with the system that 14,151 of my clients have to break free from reactivity, bring peace to their parenting, and raise emotionally healthy children. This free class, you can find it in hicparenting.com, or I'm going to leave a card here, over here, or it's in the description below of this video. Access the class, go through the system, and start transforming your life. And I want to remind you that it only takes understanding of your needs and of your children's needs to transform your parenting. That's Parenting with Understanding. I'll see you next time.